Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hot and Rich, a show about celebrities. I'm your host, Kate Raft. Welcome to the show, everybody.
And I'm the sidekick, Jack Allison.
Oh, yeah. You've heard of Jack, right?
Yep.
You know him.
I'm the sidekick.
Do you call yourself the sidekick?
I don't think it's fair to call me the co-host of this show, because that implies that we're both like equally hosts, and I am, sometimes really not all the way there.
We call you like host junior.
Host, yeah, deputy host.
Host junior.
Host, vice host.
Wow, I just got the best compliment from Kasi Loca in the chat. On my makeup look today, Kasi Loca says, "Gorgeous look today, Kate. Sexy alien."
Wow.
If you don't follow me on social media, you've missed my whole blonde eyebrow journey. I've got blonde eyebrows now. I've bleached my brows. I'm on a bleached brow journey, and it's much better. And I'm never going back to brown brows. I'm never going back to brown brows. I'm an alien now for life. I'm on a blonde brow journey, a BBJ, baby. This is me now. Jack, do you love the blonde brows? Do you have thoughts on the blonde brows?
I think they're great. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the blonde brows.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, blonde brows are in. It's blonde brow summer. It's slutty crazy taxi summer also. Just had to shout that out. Don't want to leave it out. But anyway, yes, it's Horny Friday. I hope you're all horny. And it's May 14th. Listen, it's time to break out those Horny Friday beverages. Okay, I've got my adult sippy cup because I have been known to ruin computers by spilling
classic clips.
Wine.
Those are classic clips.
That's a classic clip on this show. We do, speaking of clips, we do put the show, I'm having a white wine today, Sauvignon Blanc. We do put the show on YouTube. So if you are listening to this as podcast episode, feel free to go to the show notes. There's a link to the video version of this episode. The time codes are all synced up. If you want any visual aids, head over to the YouTube. YouTube.com/hotandrich.
Get over there.
Subscribe if you want. Engage with my content. Engage with my content, Daddy.
It's time to start engaging out there, everybody. Come on.
It's like, why aren't more people engaging? I know a lot of you are engaging, but I'm like, why not more?
Can we get a few more to engage?
Can we just get some more engagement? Because I love engagement. I love engagement. Lindsay Toller in the chat says, "My husband tried to shade me for pouring half a bottle of Italian wine in my glass, but it's Horny Friday."
Wow.
That's right. Don't let anybody wine shame you on this day of days, because this is a day for being horny. All right, everybody. Okay, so cheers. Happy Horny Friday. If you're having a beverage, put Horny Friday, put HFB in the chat for Horny Friday beverage. Cheers, clink, drink. Gluck, gluck, gluck.
Gluck, gluck, gluck. Gluck, 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 gluck.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. If you're listening to this as a podcast or, on the YouTube page, we actually do the show live on Twitch.
Oh, wow. Really?
Ever heard of this newfangled fad called live streaming?
Wow.
It's kind of the cool new thing.
Isn't that something?
It's live streamed on Twitch, twitch.tv/hotandrich every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific. Now, I'm about to be unemployed. So when I go back to unemployment, we might change the time to earlier in the day. Who's to say? Who's to say? Who's to say? But I enjoy doing the show. Who's to say? But I enjoy doing the show live. I really love the live audience here. Shout out to the chat. It's a fun fucking time. We have fun in the chat. We have fun in the chat.
I don't know if I would cuss about it, but yeah, it's fun.
Well, yeah, sorry. Jack doesn't like when I cuss on the show because he actually thinks cussing is kind of like a lazy way to speak.
It's like you could probably have a better vocabulary, and there's, it's like it's not so much that I'm offended. It's much more as much as I'm like disappointed.
Yeah, he's just disappointed. Improve your vocabulary, he says.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm pro cussing. I think kids
Yeah.
should be allowed to say fuck. I don't think fuck is a bad word. I think fuck is a good word.
Well, I don't know if you'd find a lot of people that would agree with you there.
I think
But go ahead.
fuck is a good word. There's other bad words, but fuck isn't one of them. Like, everyone should be able to say fuck. Okay? I don't know why we're protecting people from that word. It means...
I'll try saying it.
Sure,
Fuck.
it means
Hey, that
sex,
feels
but it
pretty
means...
good.
What?
I tried saying it, and it felt pretty good.
It feels good.
Maybe I'll try out this cussing after all.
Wow, so you do like cussing. I've sold you on it.
Maybe I'll try it out, yeah.
It means a lot of different things. It's a good word.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It means like at least there's 4 or 5 different things it can mean.
There's 4 or 5 at least different definitions of the word fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Just like gosh. It's like gosh. Gosh and fuck actually mean...
I stubbed my toe.
Yeah, like gosh and fuck mean the same thing. And one of them is way better and more fun to say.
Garsh.
Gorsh.
I'm going to start saying garsh.
Gorsh. Okay. We have to start the show off how we do every week because, I'm busy. I can't do everything. Okay. I can't do a whole show all by myself. So my mother has stepped up. Loretta, hello. Thank you for helping me. My mom is here in the chat. So I do this thing called Loretta's Links. Okay. We need a jingle for this, don't you think? We need like
Yeah, Loretta's Links. It's Loretta's Links.
Loretta's Links.
Loretta's Links.
We need something for this segment. Anyway, this is the part of the show where my mom texts me links of things she thinks I should talk about on the show today. So let's go through it, shall we? These are the first link, or these are the links that my mom sent me. The first one is just the word. Well, let me read the text. She didn't send me anything. First of all, she sent me nothing. Usually, she sends me something like a day in advance. This week, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. So I had to text her at 6:05 p.m. and I said links, and she said none yet. And I said show is in less than an hour. And then she said, maybe soon, very busy today. And then she just texted the word Bennifer. So I guess we should talk about Bennifer.
Sure.
People are saying Ben Affleck and J-Lo are back together. Why? Well, they've been photographed together in Montana on a what they want us to think is romantic getaway. Now, do I believe that the couple stayed at the ultra-exclusive Yellowstone Club, a private getaway for big-name VIPs, including Bill Gates, Justin Timberlake, and Google founder Eric Schmidt? A source told Page 6 the couple spent most of their time taking strolls, swimming, and taking dips in the hot tub.
Dips?
Do I think this is real?
Wow.
Wait,
hold on a second.
Absolutely not.
Okay, go. Really?
Absolutely not. I do not think this is real. I think this is some sort of op. They want us to think that Bennifer is back together. Bennifer is not back together. This is a PR strategy. She has a movie coming out. He probably has a movie coming out. Are they fucking? Maybe, but they're not back together. I don't even think they're fucking. I just don't believe any of it. It's too convenient. I'm just not here for it.
Wow. Pretty cynical. Some of us still believe in true love.
It's called fucking genius PR. This is what this is very good PR strategy for both of their teams.
Some of us still believe in true love. That's all I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I think he gave her true love's kiss.
This is not true love, Jack.
You don't think this is true love?
Zach Braff and Florence Pugh, that's true love.
Well, that's Pugh love.
This is Pugh love. This is not true love. Okay, now, I don't believe that J-Lo and Ben are back together. Do I believe that Montana is a state? Of course I do. Montana is a real place. They just, and they did go there, but they're not together. Okay.
Wow.
Montana's a real place. I don't actually know for sure because I've never been there, but I'm pretty sure it's a real place.
You're probably verify that before you go out spreading it online. Kind of QAnon-ish, you know.
What, you think Montana's not real?
I just think that if you're going to go on a stream, you should probably verify what you're saying so you don't get conspiracy theorists out there.
Okay, Sam the Nannerman in the chat says Montana is real and it's beautiful.
So Sam the Nannerman says. That's
sound
fine.
Sound off on our social media pages. Tweet at us, post on our Instagram page. Hashtag Montana is real or hashtag Montana is not real, okay? Because I'll leave it up to the people to decide. Who am I to decide if Montana is real or not? I think it's real. But sound off. Engage with my content. Hashtag Montana is real or hashtag Montana is not real, okay?
Sorry about that.
Oh.
I had a bit of a chew.
Oh, you're sneezing a little bit. Well, bless your soul so that Satan doesn't snatch it. Okay, let's go back to my mom's links. What's the next link that my mother sent me? It actually brings us to our segment that we do every day on the show, House of Gupdate.
I'm a New York Italian. I'm just an Italian girl from New York. But I'm an Italian girl from New York. It's just an Italian girl from New York. The young Italian American.
Okay, this is House of Gupdate. It is the weekly segment we do where we update you all on the upcoming Ridley Scott directed movie starring Lady Gaga and Adam Driver, House of Gucci. That's right. This is the only podcast / Twitch show / YouTube show that covers House of Gucci every single week, even if there's not that much to talk about. Well, there is a lot to talk about this week because House of Gucci actually wrapped. Okay, House of Gucci has wrapped for its production run, and basically Gaga is just grateful for the experience, I think. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but she did buy a bunch of tulips and passed them out to her Italian fans in a very weird way. Should we watch the video?
Sure.
Let's watch this clip of Gaga. She has she's at her Italian hotel that she's been living at while she shoots this movie. And she has a bunch of tulips, and the way she passes them to her fans is very weird. Okay, here we go. They're cheering for her. And she has the tulips in her hand. And she sets them on the ground like she kind of throws them on the ground. She throws them on the ground like she's feeding a bunch of pigeons, like some breadcrumbs. Should we watch that again?
It's pretty good.
Here she is. She's walking, and she sets them down right there. Look how she throws them.
Just throws them like it's like a dog
She's like,
treat
"Look."
or something. All right, go ahead and grab it, guys.
And the fans scramble to each get their own tulip. She waves goodbye. It's so funny to me. I don't know why she did this way. Maybe it's COVID safety, like she doesn't want to pass out the flowers. She just wants to, I don't know.
All right, grab your flowers if you want them. Have a good time.
We have to stand. We have to stand a weird way to pass out flowers. We have to stand. Okay, so that was House of Gupdate for the week, everybody. We're sad that the production has wrapped, but are we going to wrap our weekly segment talking about the movie? No.
No way, dude.
There's probably more things to talk about.
The poster of the movie?
Yeah, the poster's going to drop at some point.
The trailer?
The trailer's going to drop at some point.
The release date?
We're still going to talk about it every week.
I'm a New York Italian. I'm just an Italian girl from New York. But I'm an Italian girl from New York. It's just an Italian girl from New York. The young Italian American.
Okay, back to Loretta's links, which is where we left off. My mom said, "That's the best I can do on short notice. You should ask for my links sooner than Friday at 6:07. I had a very busy week, but I love you. See you on the show."
Wow.
You guys, I think my mom's over it. I don't know if this segment is long for this world.
And it's the only segment you do on this show now.
It's pretty much the only segment I do. And I think Loretta is over it. I think my mom, she was super into it before. Her heart's not in it anymore. I swear to God, I think she's over it.
Uh-oh. What are you going to do?
My mom doesn't care. She's like really over it. The tone here is a tone of over it.
Yeah.
And I'm not okay with this.
You're not okay?
No, I think, if you have a child, it should be your responsibility to help them with their podcast. I didn't choose to be born.
Wow. I guess that's true.
And am I 30? Yes, but I'm still a child. I'm still an infant little child. I can't even wipe my own ass. Poop is just building up back there.
Ew.
Sorry, did I take it too far?
Yeah, it's pretty... I mean, the stench has been going too far. The stench has been going too far.
Sorry.
A little too far. It's rank.
So my mom is over it, but I still care about my mom, and I wanted to make sure everything was okay with her. So I asked if she still needed corporate headshots. I said, do you still need corporate headshots? She said, yes. I'm way hotter than my current one. Just to remind you, here's her old headshot. Please, someone out there, help my mom get new corporate headshots. Please help my family. Please help my family. Some photographer in the LA area, you gotta be here, right? You gotta be watching the show in some way. Reach out. My mommy needs your help. My family needs help. My family will not be okay unless my mommy gets new corporate headshots. Okay, so please, someone out there, get my mom some new corporate headshots because this one's old. And
this one's for the family, folks.
Help my family.
This one's for the family, everybody.
Help my family. Help my mommy. My mommy needs new corporate headshots.
One's for the family.
What'd you say?
I said this one's for the family. Don't worry about it.
This one's for the family. This one, help my family. I'm a family person.
This one? This one's for the family.
This one's for my family. Please help my family, please.
Wow.
Please. I like this as my helping my family as a thing that helps my family. Please help my family, please.
This one's for the family.
My family needs your help. My mom will pay you. I don't need free headshots for her. She'll pay you. She's a corporation. We're a family of corporate entities, and we need corporate headshots. Please help my family. This has been Loretta's Links.
That was Loretta's Links, everybody. Loretta's Links, they're back again. Loretta's Links, we saw them, my friend, but that might be the last of Loretta's Links.
I do think this segment is not long for this world. It may be over soon. Loretta's heart is not in it.
She's had a busy week. Okay, it could be a little different.
She's busy. She's too busy to help her own child with their podcast, whatever. Okay, here's our topics that I picked without my mommy's help.
All by yourself?
Hashtag adulting. What if I became a hashtag adulting?
I would absolutely go mental, mate.
What if I became a hashtag adulting?
I would go absolutely mental.
What if I decided to wipe my own chuggy little ass?
Hey, squeeze me?
And do some hashtag adulting.
Wiping is chuggy.
Wiping is chuggy.
Did you know that?
Wiping is fucking chuggy. I don't wipe anymore. Oh my God. How do people listen to this dog shit show?
It's not my show, man.
I'm absolutely uncouth.
This ain't my show.
This is definitely mine. I have to claim it. Oh boy. Should we talk about Ellen? Ellen is toxic.
Ellen is toxic?
No, that's what the orchestrated allegations said. Something so orchestrated about the allegations. It's almost like how when it's an open secret that you're one of the most abusive, toxic bosses in Hollywood for,
Sure.
over a decade.
Mm-hmm.
And when it all comes out, it's like this orchestrated. Anyway, here's the Vanity Fair headline. It says, Ellen DeGeneres thinks someone orchestrated those toxic workplace allegations. Yeah, like all your employees, like being upset. That's
coordinated with each other about the stories that they all had.
Like
and the coordination was that it's a shitty workplace where everybody's mean.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what does this mean? Does she think that it's like some conspiracy? Like, she called it, what did she say? It was like, she said it was like misogynistic.
She said, I thought it was a little misogynistic.
Ellen's crisis PR has taken a turn for sure. She's definitely trying to like dig her way out of this so that she can like make all her new overall deals. And, she's ending the show. I should have maybe started with that, but who the fuck cares? It tanked in the ratings. That's why she's ending it. Like, didn't she lose like millions of followers or millions of viewers since people found out she was
Well, that gives you some idea of what people are focused on more these days.
Jesus Christ, Jack.
Well, that gives one some sort of idea on what some are more focused on these days.
Anyway, apparently Ellen thinks the allegations are toxic. Should we just watch this clip? Let's watch this clip of her. She went on what's it called? The Today Show. She talked to Savannah Guthrie about all this. Let's just watch this clip.
Did you feel like you were being canceled?
I mean, I really didn't understand it. I still don't understand it. It was too orchestrated. It was too coordinated. And, people get picked on, but for 4 months straight for me, and then for me to read in the press about a toxic work environment when
I love that, like, Ellen thinks that this was all that was in the news for 4 months. Like, as if we weren't also
during COVID
in a pandemic. Like, there was other shit going on, but no, it was this for 4 months straight. You're right. Cancel culture's gone too far.
All I've ever heard from every guest that comes on the show
during those months or something.
I know.
Is what a happy atmosphere this is, and what a happy place it is.
There are probably people who are thinking, how could you not know? And if you didn't know, should you have known?
I don't know how I could have known when there's 255 employees here, and there are a lot of different buildings,
Just a lot of buildings. There's just too many buildings to know that I've made a toxic workplace.
Literally, stayed here, until the last person goes home at night. It is my name on the show, so clearly it affects me, and I have to be the one to stand up and say, this can't be tolerated. But I do wish somebody would have come to me and said, hey, something's going on that you should know about.
Anyway, this is obviously some like crisis PR shit. She's trying to rebrand. She's trying to get past the allegations, and I think it's this is her strategy. So whatever. I'm fatigued by it all. Or, maybe I should just believe Ellen and be like, oh yeah, it was, an orchestrated.
Believe Ellen.
Maybe it wasn't orchestrated. Maybe Ellen is like the nicest boss ever. It's just like a really rando coincidence that everyone at her workplace said that there was a toxic work environment and like she didn't like let people like make eye contact with her. Like maybe that's all a weird coinky. Dinky.
Could also be misogynistic if you ever think about that.
Yeah, maybe she is just a girl boss after all. Maybe our favorite girl boss.
There she is, girl bossing.
There she is, girl bossing, next to George W. Bush. Listen, orchestrated.
You know what I think is orchestrated?
What?
Orchestras. Okay? That's the only kind of orchestration I want to see.
Really?
A conductor working their magic with a full-size orchestra.
Yep.
Now that's a special time.
Now that's a special time. That's a special time. Okay, we got to talk about the fucking Friends reunion because this is so this is the list of the guests for the Friends reunion. Jack, do you want to read the list?
The list is, these are going to be the guests on the Friends reunion. David Beckham, Justin Bieber, BTS, James Corden, Cindy Crawford, Cara Delevingne, Lady Gaga, Elliot Gould, Larry Hankin, Kid Harington, Mindy Kaling, Thomas Lennon, Christina Pickles, Tom Selleck, James Michael Taylor, Maggie Wheeler, Reese Witherspoon, and of course, Malala Yousafzai.
Obviously, Malala is going to be. This is not a bit. This is real. Malala's going to be a guest on the Friends reunion.
Alrighty. That one's an alrighty from me.
That's a big alrighty.
I'm going to have to throw that one out. Sometimes all you can say is alrighty then.
Is
Ace Ventura had it right. Sometimes you got to think Ace Ventura had it right. All you can say is alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Is Malala a big Friends fan? I mean, she probably is, right?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Have fun out there. Have fun out there. Jack, I just noticed that you're writing the lower thirds.
I'm trying my best. You didn't give me any.
I know. The Friends.
There they are, all the friends. Malala, Lady Gaga. Our favorite friends are back again. No one told you if it's going to be this way.
They're all
Obviously,
friends.
you want to see James Michael Tyler meet Kit Harington.
Who's James Michael Tyler anyway?
I really don't know. That has the 3 first names of a YouTuber to me, but I don't know. Maybe let's see.
I think that I would be more famous if I had 3 names, so I might be adding.
He was on Friends. That's Gunther. That's actually one of the friends.
They didn't have to put him on the list. Like, they didn't.
Well, that's bizarre. It's like David Beckham. Obviously, Gunther will be returning. Malala, Gunther.
This is so weird.
Wait, do they have all the cast or what?
We really live in like a dark time for culture. Right?
Hey, you said it.
Like, culture is in a weird place these days.
I wouldn't be surprised if Michelle Obama shows up on this. That'd be fun.
I mean,
talk to the friends about eating a broccoli or something like that.
the only reason why I know she won't is that this is HBO Max and she's got an overall deal with Netflix, so I don't. Otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, Michelle's coming too. I mean, fuck. Anyway, it's on May 27th. Have fun out there. Next topic. John Mulaney is getting divorced. And I guess now he's dating Olivia Munn. Listen, this is all like, I mean, like, it's kind of like, it's like intense what's going on. Like, John Mulaney just did rehab for 60 days and is going through a divorce, is already dating someone new. I don't really have like a hot take on this. It's just like, I just want everyone to be happy. Speaking of
I came up with their
bad
couple
segues,
names down there. I put down there John Livia Mulaney. John Livia Mulaney.
Is that the ship name?
That's kind of the Bennifer for them.
Listen, I feel like I can't not talk about what's going on with Israel and Palestine. It's just like so pervasive right now and like fucked up, and obviously free Palestine. But celebrities were chiming in. These are the celebrities that are chiming in. We got the Hadids. We got Gal Gadot. We got Brianna, Halsey, Mark Ruffalo, probably some more. These are the ones you can skip. You can skip their posts.
Rihanna? Oh boy,
yeah.
that's disappointing.
You can skip Rihanna and Gal.
Wow.
Skip them. You can skip those posts. If you're going to catch up on celebrities' takes on what's going on in Palestine.
Well, and that's what I was just logging on to do. I just Googled celebs, Israel, Palestine.
You can skip those ones. The rest are fine. Listen, the Hadids, and I, of course, lump Zayn and Dua Peep in with the Hadids.
So wait, there's a Dua Lipa and a Dula Peep?
Oh, sorry. Dua Lipa, if you're not in the know, we call her Dula Peep because that's how Wendy Williams pronounced her name.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. Good.
Like, we as in, like, people on Twitter who, like, follow celebrity gossip. Shout out to Who Weekly, a much better celebrity gossip podcast than this one. yeah, Dula Peep is dating Anwar Hadid. Zayn is obviously not married, but has a baby with Gigi Hadid. The Hadids are Palestinian. I don't know if you knew that. But
I did know that.
Muhammad Hadid is Palestinian, their father. And I believe they're like they're pretty like always correct on this stuff for the most part. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Eli in the chat said Broad City Girls also had some takes on this. Rage Against the Machine, Tessa Thompson. Eli didn't say if they were good or bad takes. He's just listing names, but I'm guessing they're good takes. So yeah, that's my lazy, like barely researched hot topic. Next. I think this might be the last topic of the show. I'm not sure, but this is so fucking, I can't even deal. This headline from Guest of a Guest is like, we are in a really dark place culturally. You want to read the headline, Jack?
If I must. Elon Musk, Grimes, and Miley Cyrus had an alien and crypto-themed birthday party. Sorry, SNL after party. I should say 13th birthday party.
Why'd you say 13th birthday party?
It seems like it's like a little kid's party to do something like that.
Alien and crypto-themed SNL after party. Okay. Yes. First of all, I'm staunchly anti-crypto. And I'm very pro-aliens. So this is tough for me. Here's a really chaotic paragraph from the article. Per reports, the party played up Musk's favorite cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, and the popular phrase, Dogecoin to the moon, with waitresses dressed as aliens, serving up trays of Dogecoin cookies and cupcakes. There were also Dogecoin ice sculptures and an on-site dog handler showing off a live Shiba Inu puppy, Dogecoin's internet-wide mascot. End quote. Yikes.
That just makes me feel like giving you a deep shuddering sigh until all the air goes out of my lungs and never returns.
We live in hell. We live in hell. Give me an H. Give me an E. Give me an L. 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 Oh, sorry. I blacked out for a second. What happened?
Wow. Don't worry about it.
Someone in the chat said, please talk about Chrissy. So, of course, we're going to talk about Chrissy next. Chrissy Teigen told Courtney Stodden to kill themselves when they were a child, being openly and publicly abused by a 50-year-old man in a marriage that should never have happened. I'm not a fan of this. By the way, shout out to Courtney Stodden for coming out as non-binary and using they, them pronouns now. Love that for Courtney. I've been a fan of Courtney forever. And I think Courtney Stodden, like, has such a tragic story. And, like, we as a culture did Courtney Stodden so dirty. And the person that did Courtney the dirtiest was probably Chrissy Teigen, whatever. So, yeah, not a fan of Chrissy Teigen. She did publicly apologize. But here's why I don't accept the apology. She didn't even say Courtney's last name in the apology. She didn't say what she did. And she didn't apologize privately. She only apologized publicly, and Courtney didn't accept the apology. So, Team Courtney forever. We love Courtney for fucking ever. Courtney rules. Courtney, we must protect. Courtney, we must protect Courtney at all costs. Okay, now it is, of course, the segment that we do every day on the show. Are Zach Braff and Florence Pugh still together? Yes, they are. Best couple in Hollywood. Love is still alive. Love is in the air. Zach Braff and Florence Pugh. They are are the best couple that you ever knew.
Man.
He was in Scrubs and she's from Midsommar. Little Women 2. And now that movie with Harry Styles. Oh, we love Florence and Zach. Best couple ever.
Wow.
Anyway, that is it.
So
for
you no love for Bennifer, but all this for Zorance Brew.
Is that their couple name? So it's not good, Jack.
Zorance Brew.
I'm gonna go back to the drawing board with that one.
You don't like Zorance Brew? BRO.
No. Really chaotic and bad. Sorry to be rude, but that was not your best work.
You don't like this? Like that?
No. Not good. Really not working. Let's redo that one. Let's punch that one up.
Okay, what about like this?
Nope. Still bad. Not working for me. Zorance Brew is not good. Okay, well, anyway,
Black Puff.
what?
Flack Poo. Flack Poo.
Okay, I guess maybe I'll give you one more try.
Okay.
Do you have another try in you?
I don't, sadly.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Let's just give up. Right?
Braff. Braffrance.
You know what? Why don't we have the listeners chime in at
Braffrance.
Hot and Rich Show? Tell me what you think their ship name should be. Flack Paff Praff. Okay, well, thanks for watching today's Hot and Rich. I've been your host, Kate Raft. Thank you to Hog Trucker and Kate Shapiro for the theme song. Thank you to Jack for producing. Follow us everywhere at Hot and Rich Show. Follow me at Kate Raft. Support the show by sending me a tip on the little old Venmo over there at Kate-Raft. You can buy merch. Yeah, we got merch. HotAndRichShow.com for that. Follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/HotAndRich. Rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. We're live every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/HotAndRich. And until next time, stay hot and stay rich.
I'm so fucking rich and hot. I'm so fucking rich and really hot. I'm so fucking rich and hot. I'm so